Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how there's a variety of dental hygiene things that you can do in your car. This is Dr. Tamisha Denis and this is The Modern Smile. Everyone's seen people putting mascara on and lipstick or shaving their face in traffic. If you're on the go and late for work, or maybe you have to brush your teeth in the car at lunchtime. So I'm going to show you how you can do some dental hygiene things from your car. Of course, I do not recommend that you do some of these things while driving. Some of these things you need to be parked because it's safer that way. But there's a lot of things that you can carry in your car just to make sure that whenever you need to be able to brush your teeth, you have everything available. This is especially important for people who have braces and need to do a lot of things on the go or not necessarily in their bathroom. So I'm going to show you a couple items I have in my glove compartment and how we can get all of these things done just from here. So the first thing that I have is a bottle of water. And you can have any kind of bottle of water. This bottle of water is just my gym one, and I just filled it up with a little bit of water. This is the water that I'm going to be using both for rinsing my mouth and also for spitting it back out. The next thing that I have is my toothbrush. I use an Oral-B electric toothbrush. I'm a huge fan of these. I've been using it for a very long time. They gifted one of these to us in dental school and I had it for like forever. Now I have two of them. And this is an Oral-B, I think Triumph or Braun. They keep changing the names, to be honest. They're all the same. They have different levels of these. You could buy one anywhere between I think $30 now all the way up to $120. So that's the Oral-B Braun. The next thing that I have is toothpaste, of course. And right now I'm using Crest Advanced Whitening Toothpaste. This is not necessarily my favorite toothpaste. I've said in other videos that I'm a huge fan of the one with the fresh white strips in them. Oh, it's awesome. The next thing I have, of course, essentially some floss. Whether or not I'm doing any dental hygiene things in my car, I always have floss in my car. I'm obsessed with flossing. Flossing isn't a great thing to do when you're in traffic or you're riding in the passenger seat or after dinner, so I always have one of these. This is Placker's floss. But I use all kinds of these kinds of things, and these are like everywhere in my life. Yes, these are just as effective as using regular floss, but to me right now it doesn't matter. It's quick, it's on the go. I need both my hands, so I'm not going to be winding two pieces of floss around my fingers. The last thing that I have is my little Crest white strips, and these are really great to do a little whitening on the go. This is not essential for your dental hygiene in your car, but I like to do these on the go because one of the hard things about whitening and where I find that most people fail is consistency. It's really hard to find the time or even want to. So when you're driving, if you have a commute, anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes, this is a great thing to include. All right, so let's get started. So step one, of course, you have your toothpaste. I'm sorry about the glare in the background. I have my toothbrush, my toothpaste, pea-sized amount. And what I like to do is I actually put a little plastic bag with all of these items in my glove compartment, which made it a lot easier. Everything stays clean. And let's brush. Done. 2 minutes, done. Next thing is where the bottle of water comes in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rinse my mouth. Now, the next thing, the flossing part, this first part, the brushing part, I would highly recommend not doing it while driving. However, the next part with floss, you can do this while driving. People do a lot more things they should not do with driving, but I love to floss, not necessarily while driving, but after dinner, like I said, if I'm in the passenger seat or if I'm just kind of playing around while I'm driving, which is a really excellent idea. So these things are really great because you just kind of go between, I like to go each one and kind of wipe the whatever grit is on there. You can use multiple at the same time. These are pretty affordable. I mean, this bag has 110 and I think I paid less than $5 for it. But there's also many different kinds of brands of these things. It just, you know, you play with them and see your preference. As a dentist, people ask me all the time if these are just as good, and I say, you're flossing? I'm pretty happy with that because most people are not flossing. So that's the Plackers version. So we're just gonna start up at the top and just go around. And you never want to forget to floss behind your last tooth. And never forget, when you're flossing, you're gonna go on either side of both teeth, right? So when you go, you're gonna go right and to the left. You're not just going in between. You're gonna go to the right and left of both teeth. And lots of people always say they don't have time to floss, and the reality is, probably flossing your whole mouth probably takes less than a minute. All done. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is, just because I have it in my car, Crest white strips, or white strips in general, I feel like work really differently for a lot of different people. Some people get amazing results with them, and some people, they just don't see a difference. I think it's worth a try. It's very affordable, so what can you lose? $40 versus professional whitening that can be quite expensive. And the recommended time for these says 1 hour. There's no way I'm wearing this for 1 hour. I'll just be completely honest. But you still can get some results by doing it. Of course, if you want maximum results, you better use it as directed. But like I said, on your morning commute or your afternoon commute, brush your teeth in your car and get out your white strips and then use them. So I'm gonna show you what it comes looking like. Sorry, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time taking this out. All right, here we go. It's sticking to the inside right here. This is what it looks like. 2 strips, one is for the top and one's for the bottom. This one is the top one, and this one is the bottom one. And then I'm just gonna peel it off and show you how this works, and it'll tell you which side is the sticky side. So the side that's facing the plastic is the side that goes on your teeth. Okay, so here you go. You can't even see it. These are also really great if you go to the gym and you're doing cardio and stuff like that. You can always like wear these during that time. So same thing. I always have a hard time getting the bottom one on versus the top one. I don't know why. Okay, there you go. So I'm gonna wear these for 20 minutes. Now let's get to where we're going. Thank you for watching this video about how you can do some dental hygiene in your car. Hopefully this gives you a lot less excuses and not time for flossing, or if you're late for work, to make sure you keep your breath fresh, or if you wear orthodontics, just make sure that you're able to brush your teeth. There's nothing more unattractive than seeing somebody with braces with food in their teeth. So if you're short for time or you need to do some things in the car, hopefully I gave you some tips. Hope you learned something today about dental hygiene in your car. Make sure, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video if you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Bye.